If you're 5'4", then you already know there's a nice amount of women that'll never pay attention to you because you're not a certain height. What's better than getting the woman you want is getting the woman that's right for you, because the woman that you want, you'll always be chasing her. The woman that's right for you should be right next to you, right on your level. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Halfway Up podcast. So we call it Halfway Up because what? That's right, you guessed it, because you never finished rising. And today, we got another controversial episode, man. I want to talk to you guys. It's for the fellas once again. I know y'all niggas tired of it, but y'all need the help, so I'm going to keep preaching to you. When you're privileged to have female friends in your life, they tell you things. First of all, it's important to have female friends in your life, even if your girlfriend doesn't want you to. Let me tell you something. Get you some female friends anyway, because she probably don't want you to have a female friend because she don't want you to know about that slick ass shit that she be trying to do to you. So get you some female friends, because when you do and you care about them and they care about you, they're going to tell you things. And the type of things that they're going to tell you is about the secret ways that women move. But right now, we're not talking about the women. We're talking about the guys. And one thing about having female friends is they will explain to you all the things that a guy does wrong to get their attention. But you got to have some female friends, because when you do, they're going to put you on game. They're going to tell you about all the things you should do and all the things you should stay away from. They are going to educate you and teach you how to be the type of man that all women want. So every man needs to have female friends in his life, because she can put you on game. And when you on game, you a better man out here, right? Because your female friends, they're going to educate you. They're going to make you smart. They're going to tell you what to do, what not to do, what kind of cologne you should wear, things that you should do, things that you shouldn't do to be more successful on your date. They'll tell you where you went wrong on your last date. This is the reason why she don't call you no more. This is why your girlfriend broke up with you, because women understand women. And sometimes you need a different perspective other than your guys. A lot of the time, men are just the blind leading the blind. You think you're getting good information from your homie, but really, he just a loser and he just as lost as you are, my nigga. So get you some females around you to ask them questions. If you want to know something about women, talk to your homies, but also talk to your female friends, because they got a certain level of personal experience that they can tell you. At the end of the day, your homies are just spectators. They're just on the outside looking in. Women are on the inside looking out, so they can really give you the information you need to be more successful. So I reached out to a couple of my homegirls and I asked them, what are 5 mistakes men make while they shooting their shot? And I narrowed down all the 5 things that they said into one list of 5 things that you should never do when you're trying to shoot your shot at a woman. And for the fellas listening right now, it's okay to admit that you don't know everything when it comes to women. It's okay. Because I don't care how cool you are, how smooth you are. I don't give a fuck if you 6 foot 2,000, green eyes, blue eyes. It don't matter. Even the men with the most advantages in the world fall short. Even they don't know everything. No man knows everything. No man is above getting a little bit of information to help you step your game up. The coolest guys in the world, whoever you think that is, no man is above needing some game to be more successful with this women, even the best of us. And I'm a smooth nigga, trust me. Like, I've been having a great relationship with women my entire life, from grade school all the way to college and outside to the real world. But you never get to a point where you just learn so much that you stop learning. That's not real. You can always learn something, because as you're growing, you're changing. And as women are growing, they changing too. And as they changing, it's always good to keep your information updated. So you got to keep some women around you so they can put you on game. So after reaching out to my homegirls and hearing what they had to say about the mistakes that men make while shooting a shot, I took a little piece of what all of them said and I compared them and I brought them into one note list. And you know, this one is for the guys. This is for all my guys out there who love women and they want to be closer to women. They want to find the woman of their dreams, but they're not having success right now. They're out here trying to do their best. They're putting on their cologne. They're going out. They're trying to be in the type of places that they think the type of girls they want would be, but they know they're not finding success and they're tired. You know, they're tired of spending money and it not turning into anything. You know, they're tired of spending money and it not amounting to anything. Or, you know, they're tired of going out and putting all their energy into something and they just not getting the return that they expected. I understand. And it's hard out here. And I want you to know that all men go through this. You're not unique in your situation. Every man has dealt with being unsuccessful with women and scratching his head and asking why, being confused. And there's a good chance that you were doing some of these things and don't even realize that this is what's turning the women off. Now, if you don't have those female friends around you, then look no further, because this podcast is for you. And hopefully you can learn something from this and scratch off at least one thing out of this list. If I could get you to at least stop doing one of these things, then that increases your chances of getting the woman that you want, or just the woman that's meant for you. Because sometimes the woman that you want is not the right girl for you. That's the number one problem with majority of guys. Most men are trying to shoot their shot at a girl that you'll never get a chance to get with. Stay in your lane. Stay in your league. You know how people feel about you in this world. You know what it is that people like about you, and you know what it is that people dismiss about you. Not even what they don't like about you. What are the things that people dismiss about you? If you're 5'4", then you already know there's a nice amount of women that'll never pay attention to you because you're not a certain height. But you know what? You don't need to cater to those kind of women. You can cater to the women that actually just looking for a good guy, and maybe they're the same height as him. Or some women don't mind dating a shorter king. They don't mind that. But what I'm saying is that become familiar and honest with yourself and how people feel about you. And then you just make steps toward getting the woman that's right for you. Because what's better than getting the woman you want is getting the woman that's right for you. Because the woman that you want, you'll always be chasing her. The woman that's right for you should be right next to you, right on your level. And y'all respect each other and appreciate each other. And you won't have these ideas and fears of her leaving and, running out on you for another guy who's everything that you're not. So without further ado, we're going to get right into this list. Number 1. I know y'all be doing it. Want to know how I know? Because my homegirls be telling me. And a lot of these niggas be my friends. Oh, yeah. It's a lot of guys that I know personally. Anytime I see them, I'm going to say, what up? I'm going to ask how you been? All that. They don't know that I got homegirls that they done tried to holler at, and they tell me everything this nigga did wrong and how annoying this guy is. So let me educate y'all with this one. Sending a girl DMs when she hasn't responded to the first one. Why do y'all do this? If you ever reached out to a woman that you like, you seen her on the gram, she's shaking her ass and she just looking real good. She looking like your type of spice. She looking like your flavor. So you decide, you know what? I'm going to muster up the courage and I'm going to reach out. I'm going to let her know that I'm interested in her. You try to be witty. You try to be crafty. Try to say something thoughtful. Something thought-provoking. You trying to get her. You probably going through a profile trying to get some clues of what it is that she might like so you can craft the perfect missile, because you only got one shot and you trying to make it worth it. You trying to make it hit. You craft this message and then you send her a DM and then you hoping for the best. Couple days go by, maybe a week go by. You look at the message, you see that either she didn't respond or you see that it's on scene. So then you go to her story. And you're looking at her live her life. She out drinking with her friends. She out somewhere shaking her ass. She's skiing, climbing a mountain, doing some type of shit that looks amazing, which is why you wanted her in the first place. And then you think to yourself, you know what? Maybe I should reply to the story. Maybe if the DM didn't work, maybe replying to the story will, because she'll probably see that before she see the DM. Maybe my DM went into the other section, where the section that she don't see. So then you reply to the story. You don't get a response. You follow up. You realize she's seen the message, she's seen the comment from the story, but she hasn't responded yet. Do not follow up with another message. You want to know why? Because a single woman is a great chance that she's looking for a man just like you're looking for a woman. And she knows that the guy of her dreams might be sliding in that inbox, and he might be sliding in the inbox, and it might have went to the one that's not the primary. It might have went to the general, or it might have went to the requested inbox. So she looking, trust me. She saw your message, bro. You're not the guy that she's looking for. She wants the other guy. She wants the other guy. You're not the guy that she wants. And you know what? It's okay, because she's doing you a favor. Because you know what I don't understand about men? Why don't you look at it like she doing you a favor when she don't respond? Do you understand that a lot of men shoot they shot at women and get the girl and then get them pregnant, and now that man's life is completely over because now he got a baby with a woman that he really wasn't interested in like that. He just wanted to fuck her. And now he's stuck with that woman because now she gonna keep the baby. Like, life is about perspective, bro. Sometimes not getting the girl that you want is a favor to you. It's plenty of girls that I thought that I wanted. It didn't go my way. A couple years down the line, I see she got her pregnant while another guy, she having a baby. A year after that, she putting that nigga on child support. They arguing. She airing out all his business online. And I think to myself, like, damn, I ain't see that in you. It's a lot of shit that you're not gonna see in these women sometimes. And it's vice versa for women too. The guy that you want might not be the guy that you need. This nigga might ruin your life. That girl might ruin your life. Be grateful. So if she didn't respond, listen, stop sending her messages because that's not the girl for you. I never really understood men who continue to apply pressure when that woman has to return that energy back, because there's a woman out there, she everything you need her to be. The minute you even look at her, she gonna melt. Like, that's the woman that I want. I want the woman that as soon as I touch her shoulder and I say hi or something like that, she about to fall on the ground and collapse because she that into me. That's the woman that I want. I don't want the woman who not tripping on me. I don't want the woman that I gotta chase after and convince her to see me. Nah, I want somebody who see me already. And I hate that for guys, because you think that because she's so fine or she's so whatever it is you think that she got that's worth having so bad. You think it's worth having so bad that you'll put yourself second just for you to get it. But you already losing the battle like that. Because anytime a woman feel like she's doing you a favor, it's finished for you, bro. You will never be in a safe position. You're barely in a safe position when you're the girl. You're barely in a safe position when you're the guy that she wants. So what makes you think you're going to be in a safe position when she feel like she's doing charity work for you? You don't want a girl who doing charity work for you, because she's always going to look at you as the guy I lower my standards with to get with. And I'm going to just be honest with you. That's not a safe position to be in, because I personally think that's a little bit too much power to give to a woman. I think women naturally feel much more comfortable in the type of relationship dynamic where she gets the guy that she looks up to, and then she's more inclined and encouraged to do what's needed to stay with him. Not you constantly chasing her and constantly doing whatever it is you can do to get her to pay attention to you. Like, you already starting in a submissive position when you really want to stay in the dominant position. And this is not even about being a leader and her being a follower, just that you need to be the thing that she aspires to have. I believe that. And if you disagree with that as a woman, come on my podcast and let's talk about that shit, because I truly believe that. If you sending her messages and she ain't responded, stop sending her messages. Move on to the next girl, bro. There's plenty of them out here. Why I gotta be just that one girl? Save your time, save your energy, and invest that energy into another girl. A matter of fact, why don't you stop lying to yourself and be real with yourself and invest that in the girl that you know that wants you? Because that's gonna be the type of girl who not gonna mind taking you out on a date. And I think that men should be the ones initiating the dates for the most part, but it's really nice when you have a woman who's so into you that she like, you know what? I got you. Let me handle this. Let me take you out. I think you deserve that. Why not? You work hard. You make a lot of sacrifices. I think you are more than worthy to have a woman who wants you just as bad as you want her, but you're not going to get that when you sending DMs to a girl who's not interested in you. Trust me. Trust me. Number two. Now, this is not one that I personally ever had a problem with, but I noticed that a lot of my friends would do this all the time. When you find yourself out and about, maybe you're on the late night scene with your guys, you got your good clothes on, you're walking around, y'all having drinks, it's music, it's city lights, girls walking around, people on the street. It's vibes. It's just energy, right? It's electric energy in the air. Everybody's young, happy to be here. You got money in your pocket. You with the guys. You just having a good time. When you see a shorty and she catch your attention and you mustering up the courage, you didn't talk to your mans like, oh, you see that one right there? I think I'm about to go handle that. What you think? And you muster up the courage and you about to go holler at that girl. Let me tell you one mistake that you do not need to make. Do not be popping up on her out the blue and scaring her ass and surprising the shit out of her. Don't do that. Don't do that. Now, I know there's a lot of guys who might disagree with that, and I think that's a conversation worth having. But let me tell you what I think you should do. What I think you should do is when you see a woman and she's got your attention, but she hasn't noticed you yet, what you should do is you should put yourself in her line of sight first. Give her a chance to see you, especially if it's nighttime, especially if it's dark. Give her an opportunity to assess your whole body from the feet up. So that gives her a moment to decide whether or not you're the type of guy that she's interested in talking to. Because she gonna make that decision quick. Trust me, a woman understands very quickly if you're the type of guy she gonna give her time to or not. No matter what you think about yourself, I don't care how confident you are in yourself. Now, confidence is important. We're gonna get to that too. But just because you think highly of yourself don't mean you her flavor. You understand what I'm saying? Like, you could be, and the reason why I'm telling you this is because you could pop up from behind her on something like, hey, what's good? How you doing? And then she like, damn, nigga, where the fuck you come from? Back up. Give me some personal space, because you got to consider women are just as intrigued by males or they are cautious of them. Because women hear all these scary stories, horror stories. We all know somebody who's been abused, somebody who was minding their business and was being harassed. You don't want to be associated with them type of, you don't want to be associated with that kind of action. So to protect yourself from that as best as you can, give her a chance to see you. So don't just pop up from behind her, pop up around her. Let her see the drip, let her see the fit. Let her get a chance to see what you're working with and let her make a split decision of whether or not she's willing to talk to you or not, because she gonna know. She gonna know as soon as she see you. I done approached women before and they were just like, You can see it in their eyes. Women will look you up and down and you already know in their eyes. And you know, you might get lucky. Some women might just entertain you for the fun of it because they've been outside with their girls on the prowl too and they ain't had no success, but they know they want to meet somebody. So they might give you a chance. But if you want to increase your chances of it going through, you need to let her see you. Don't surprise her. Introduce yourself to her. Don't catch her by surprise. Catch her by introduction. Don't catch her by surprise. Catch her by introduction. Allow her to get a chance to see you so you can introduce yourself to her. Reach your hand out. Tell her your name. Look her in her eye. Lay on the confidence. Be smooth about it. That'll increase your chances. But too many times have I seen my homies just pop up on a girl out of nowhere. You tap her on her shoulder or some shit like that, and she turning around confused. Don't even give her a chance to play you like that. And matter of fact, don't create an opportunity to play yourself. Give her space to decide whether or not she want to rock with you or not. That's just my suggestion. I know a lot of guys are not going to agree with that, but no, I know a lot of guys are not going to agree with that, but this is the way it's always worked for me. I can only tell you what works for me. I'm never going to tell you some shit that I read in a book or I watched on YouTube. I can only give you my personal experience. And number 3, if she responded to the DM, if y'all met out in public and everything hit off the right way, and now y'all finally make it to the dating phase, y'all ready to go out and have dinner with each other or watch a movie or whatever it is y'all about to do. And it's sad that I even got to say this, but I have heard this from way too many of my homegirls, so I know it's something that got to be said. If you don't plan on paying for the date, let that girl know before the date even start. Because what a lot of men do is they go to dinner, they order drinks, they get food, they talking for hours, you gaming her up, you hitting her with the charisma, you hitting her with the charm. Everything is going great. She liking you. She really digging your style. She thinking, you know what, this was nice to finally go out and have a nice date with a nice guy who can keep up a good conversation. He's funny, he's confident, he's intellectual. But then you know where they fuck it up? When the waiter come around and they ask, do we need to split the check or is it all on one bill? And you either hesitate or you say we splitting the bill. Oh my God, bro. I don't know what be wrong with you niggas. I don't know who raised you, who put you on game, who taught you, what your big homies done said. But y'all be fucking everything up. You worked so hard. You went through so many steps just to get to the point where y'all actually going out on a date. And then when the waiter come around, you hesitating? What you hesitating for? It's crazy how you want to be the man, but you don't act like the man when it's time to. Now listen, if you know you ain't got the bread, some people say you shouldn't be going out on a date. I think you're a human being and you should do whatever works best for you. So go on a date, but let that woman know, hey, yo, my pocket's a little light. I just had to pay for a bill. Something just came out of my account and it just set me back a little bit. Do you mind if maybe we go Dutch or maybe I pay for the food and maybe you pay for the drink? Something. But instead, because y'all niggas scared and you don't want to ruin the chance of her deciding she gonna pull out of the date before you even get a chance to make it happen, you just go on throughout the date knowing the whole damn time you don't got enough money to pay for her. So y'all not really going out on a date. If she got to pay for her food, then it's not a date. It's not a date unless she agrees to it. If she don't agree to it, then it's not a date. And you ruin everything, man. She was attracted to you. She thought you was funny. She thought you was handsome. Everything. You was in the green. You had everything under control. And then you blew it because your ass wanted to be fucking goofy with the money. If you want to be treated like a man, life can be real simple. You just need to act like one. Because a man gonna handle that check. A man gonna handle that bill. Or better yet, you know some real smooth shit you can do? Let her know you gotta get up and go to the bathroom. You go to the bathroom, you go holler at the waiter. Hopefully it's somewhere tucked away where she can't see. You pay for the bill. It's already taken care of. Even if your money not right and you got to do some goofy shit to make it work for the night, do what you got to do, bro. I done been at them dinner tables before. Checking my phone account underneath the table real quick, trying to be slick, and realize like, ooh, that Netflix then came out again and threw my shit into overdraft. So then I got hit with the 15 and then the $35 negative fee. I'm fucked up in the game. That was $50 that I plan on using for the drinks. Take your ass to the bathroom. Take your ass around the corner. Do whatever you got to do. Take your ass to the bathroom. You better call your cousin, your homie, your dad, your mom, your sister, your nephew. Call whoever you got to call and make sure you get that money. Because everything is riding on the line, bro. And I would rather you try to put some shit in play. I would rather you try to make some shit happen last minute if that's what it had to be, because maybe money came out of your account that you didn't account for, than the waiter come around to y'all and ask, so y'all splitting the check or was it together, and then you say nothing. Because when you hesitate on that bill, bro, it doesn't give confidence. And no woman wants to be with a man who not confident. No woman wants to be with a man who's not sure of himself. And it doesn't make her interested in what the future could be like with you. Because if you hesitating on a dinner bill, what she can look forward to is a broke ass nigga who don't know how to communicate, and I'll probably never be safe with this nigga because he don't even know how to just be honest about what's really going on in his life. And you know what? Even though it's the first date, that's not too much to say. It ain't like you giving her your social security number, bro. Listen, make it clear before the day starts. If you don't plan on paying for the bill, let her know y'all going Dutch. They say when in Rome, do what the Romans do. Well, when broke, do what the Dutchess do. Apparently. Number 4, blowing her phone up when you just got the number. The quickest way to get blocked is to act like you ain't never been nowhere before. There's a difference between blowing her up and applying pressure. Applying pressure just means you coming with that good energy. You coming with them clear intentions. I want you. I want to spend time with you. I can't talk much today, but I want to let you know I've been thinking about you. Let's have a phone call later tonight if you're free. You're not free later tonight? Cool. Let's hop on the phone when you get a chance. I want to talk to you. I want to hear your voice. That's applying pressure. Blowing her phone up is just now getting her number. You sending her 100 texts. You calling her back to back to back to back to back. She don't pick up. You asking her what you doing, where you been, who you been with. Don't nobody want that type of energy. Women do that, but we leave that to them. And even if she do that, you kick it to the curb. But as a man, there's no space for you to make that kind of mistake with a woman. There's no space at all. If you get that girl's number, which is a privilege, do not abuse it, bro. Act like you've been somewhere before. Act like you've done this before. Act like you've had women of this caliber before. Don't make it seem like this your first time at Six Flags and you running out of control, losing your mind, pulling your hair out. That's not going to get you what you're looking for. That's going to have you on the block list. Because if you don't know anything else about women, you know they can't wait to block a nigga for some shit. And sometimes that's just out of your control. But what you can control is be smooth about it, bro. And you know what? Maybe you got you a good catch. Maybe you got a girl that's probably out of your league, and usually girls of this caliber don't really pay attention to you. And now you finally got the type of girl you've always wanted. You need to chill the fuck out. You need to be cool. Act like you done did this before. Act like you qualify for the job. You know? Don't be acting like a rookie, because a novice is out here telling everybody, oh, I just hooked up with this girl. I just did this, I just that, and you just blowing up the spot. If you get that girl's number, give her a call, shoot her a little text, but don't give more energy than she's returning back with. Because when somebody like you, they gonna match energy. If you giving energy here, she gonna give you energy right here too, because she wants you to know, I want what you want. I don't need no misunderstandings about what's going on here. Like, I want you. And if you want me, then, hey, let's get together. If that's not what you getting back, then that's not what you need to be giving. And you need to read the room and respect yourself and have some dignity and understand that you don't need to blow up her phone to get what you want, because she's going to already give it to you if that's what she wants too. If what she wants is just as bad as what you want, then you're going to get it. But you don't got to blow up her phone to do it. Give the energy you receive. And as a man, I do believe you're supposed to set the tone. But even if you set the tone, if you realize that she's not matching that pace, cool. Fall off a little bit, because maybe she changed her mind. Maybe she got some other men in her life that you don't know about, which is probably true, that's keeping her entertained right now. Maybe she's more focused on them than she focused on you. Cool. Fade the back. Either wait your turn or put it down and go do something else. Because it's going to get you blocked. And maybe you rocking with her is not meant for today. Maybe a month from now, she's going to be more free, got more time on her hands. And then it's going to be the perfect time for y'all to get to know each other and hang out. But you won't even get to that point because you was acting like you ain't never been nowhere. And now you on the block list. And number 5, honestly, at this point, if you're an adult, you shouldn't be making this mistake no more. But I'm going to just say it for the niggas that are, because I know there's some niggas out here doing this stupid ass shit. If you start off in the friend zone with that woman, don't be sitting back and faking like you want to be her friend when you really want to be with her. Like, have some respect for yourself. Why would you pretend like you want to be friends with somebody when you really want to be intimate with them? Like, why play yourself? Women know when they like a man. They know immediately. You don't got to be out here camouflaging like you Mystique from X-Men being something that you really not. If that woman wants you, she gonna know that she wants you. It's not gonna take her a week. It's not gonna take her a year. You do not need to be that woman's friend if you really want her. Stop wasting your time. Go be somewhere where you want it, bro. Why do niggas like being places where they not wanted? Why do niggas like being places where they tolerated and not accepted? What is it about this woman that got you so crazy about her that you willing to lie like you want to be her friend when you really want to get in them draws? You just sitting there sending her text, good morning, hope you have a good day. Buying her flowers, doing all the shit that you know that she loved to do, all the shit that a nigga who like her could do. You doing it because you want her to think of you more than a friend. You a friend, nigga. And that's all you gonna ever be is a friend. You niggas be in the friend zone thinking that you can play that position to get into a relationship with that girl. Stop it. Knock it off, bro. Y'all niggas be bugging. Y'all niggas be bugging. If that girl don't already like you, then she not gonna like you. And I don't wanna have to convince a woman to see me. I need you to see me right now. This ain't no motherfucking movie, bro. This is not Hollywood. Y'all niggas be out here giving her favorite flowers, her favorite candy, reading books together, doing all this goofy shit, and the whole time she will never give you them draws. She don't want you. And then after a while, you trying to put in this recon work like you a fucking Navy SEAL or some shit like that. And after a while, you start getting tired. You start growing resentment because you like, damn, like when the fuck you gonna see me? Nigga, she never wanted you. You didn't even went so far to become her best friend. And it's sick because it's like, nigga, you know the type of nigga that she want. Y'all best friends and shit. She having conversations with you. Like, yeah, I slept with Johnny. Yeah, me and Hendrix, we went on a date, but da-da-da-da. You just listening to all this shit when the whole time you want to be with her? That's some loser ass shit, bro. And I tell it to you, I got to keep it real with you because I want better for you. Stop trying to get girls who are out of your league. Stop trying to get girls who don't actually want you. Pay attention to the woman that's on your level. Pay attention to the woman who already let you know that she like you. Maybe she don't got the big ass. Maybe she don't got the big titties. Maybe she don't got the green blue eyes. Maybe she don't got the long hair. Maybe she don't got the short hair. Maybe she not super skinny. Maybe she not super thick. Whatever it is that got you out here losing your mind, acting like you somebody that you really not, it's not worth it. Why don't you love yourself? Because if you love yourself, you wouldn't be out here lying, acting like you want to be this woman's friend when really you want to be with her. You wouldn't be lying because the only person you hurting is you. Because whole time she getting what she want. She's getting a male who is down to protect her at any moment if she ever needs it. Somebody who gonna give her attention platonically. Somebody who can listen to her complain and somebody she can gossip with. You giving her everything she wants. She getting everything out of the situation. But what do you get? You get no closer. All you get is her getting close to you because y'all friends and she telling you about every nigga she done had sex with, every nigga that she got a crush on, all of her secret crushes on niggas. You get to hear all of that shit and it's crushing you inside because you played yourself. Ain't nobody to blame but you. And then one day the whole relationship go in flames and she confused and then you finally let her know because why don't you want to be with me? This is not a motherfucking movie, bro. Y'all niggas better stop doing that shit. Because the only person you hurting is yourself, and that's not manly. That's some real little boy shit. Like I said, you shouldn't even be doing this shit at this age, but I know it's some niggas that still do this, and I want to let you know that that is not the right girl for you. Maybe one day she'll come around, who knows? But you know what? You let her do that. In the meantime, you go handle your business. Because I promise you, you put that down, and you go searching for something else to pick up, if she really wants you, she'll come following you, bro. I promise you that. You go somewhere else, she'll be like, oh, hold on, where you at? Actually, I think I might do want to be with this nigga. Let her come get you. Because like I said earlier, It's a safer position to be in when she's somebody that is striving to have you, not you having to constantly convince her why she should be with you. That's not a position a man should ever be in. I don't even know how you call yourself a man, to be honest with you. I know we're living in a different time where definitions and terms are constantly being reevaluated. But listen, to me, a man is somebody who keeps his composure and sits on his integrity. There is no integrity in acting like you want to be the best friend to a woman you really want to bone. So don't play yourself. So anyway, I talked to my homegirls and I asked them to tell me 5 mistakes men make, and this is what they said, and I have to agree. And some of these things I've done myself. So I'm not just looking down on niggas and judging people for not knowing all the ways to be successful with women. I have made the mistakes myself. I've done a lot of these things, not everything, but I've done a lot of these things. You know what? I've tried to be the guy who tried to be in the friend zone. That's why I can speak on it so clearly and be so passionate about it, because I tried to be the friend. Now, I was really young, like I'm talking like high school, but I understand. I've done some of these things, and I hope that this can shed some type of light to the guys out there, because women are very predictable people. You know, sometimes they're unpredictable, and if they are, then you should probably run. But for the most part, there's certain things you can do that will just work with women, like being confident. These are things that work with women of all nationalities, of all ethnicities. You know, it doesn't just pertain to black women, white women, Asian women. These are things that allow you to be successful and comfortable with all women, but you got to get it first. You got to practice this. You got to practice this. Being a man, being attractive to women can be easy. You just got to stick to the classics. It's like my mom used to say, just stick to the classics. Man, trends come and go, things change, different seasons, but some things are just forever. And these 5 things will never change. I don't give a fuck if people don't even want to meet in person no more. Everything is in the metaverse. These things will always matter. Or maybe not. Maybe they won't matter in the metaverse. I don't know. But that's it, man. That's it. And I hope that these things can be successful to you. If you have been wrong, if you are guilty of doing any of these 5 things that I said that you shouldn't do, please be honest about it and come tell me. Come find the Instagram. Come leave a message underneath the reels. You know, send me a DM. Let's talk about it. Because I know a lot of men make this mistake, because I used to make them. And, you know, I can't be the only one. I mean, it got to be at least 1,000 people like me who was making these mistakes. So I just want to let you know that you're not alone. Trust me. You know, I've made these mistakes before too, but I had to grow and I learned. And you learn by getting yourself out there, by practicing. And the only way for you to learn is to practice, by getting out there, by sending those messages, by talking to girls in person, by meeting people out in the real world and just applying these things. And you'll see for yourself, all of these things are going to be true. So that's it, man. These are the 5 mistakes to make while shooting your shot. I'm telling you, man, you want you a girl, don't be doing this creepy ass shit, because it's not going to happen for you. And before I get out of here, you already know the slogan. This is the spirit of the brand. Whenever I'm working, I will remember that done is better than perfect. And if I'm satisfied with my work, then I'm living in my purpose. Halfway up, y'all. Peace.